Hello, welcome to 1997batman.com. Today we are looking at the Deluxe Blastwing Batman with Ice Chopper Hover Pack and Freeze Seeker Missile. So yeah, this is another one of the Deluxe figures that they made, that Kenner made for the Batman and Robin line. As you can see, he's got these kind of massive wings. Let's just move this missile out of the way. I think we all got the idea of the missile. Spring-loaded this time, so let's just, yeah, which is kind of cool. Works very well. But let's have a look at this backpack, because this is kind of the main thing. So as you can see, it clips onto his belt here, but it's also, he's got a massive hole in his back, so it sticks into there as well, so it's nice and secure. But let's take it off for a sec so we can have a look at the backpack. Ooh. Right, so that's the back of it there. So as you can see, there's a button here, lifts the wings up and down. You can rotate these however you want. And there's a few sort of notches to have them, so you can have them kind of like down there. I think the idea is you have them kind of out like that, and then if you're coming towards a figure you can sort of chop it. Also, one of the things you'll notice, this belt clip kind of goes up and down, so you have it down, which means you can also have this as these little notches in the bottom there. You can also have it as a kind of like hoverboard for him to go on, which was a very popular thing that Kenner did for quite a few of the Batman and Robin figures, turning everything into some sort of like hoverboard that your hero could just stand on. I guess it's safe on putting any kind of like wheels or anything on, but it's sort of like a bit, I don't know, a bit wobbly when you do that. I mean, obviously he stands on very well, but yeah, it's just a little bit sort of like, if that was flat or had like some kind of like wheels or something, that could work quite well. Okay, that's backpack. Let's just have a quick look at the figure himself. As with all of them, I think they did a reasonable job getting kind of George Clooney. He doesn't have like massive amounts of distinguishing features. He doesn't have Val Kilmer's lips or anything. He does have a big old chin, and they gave him a big old chin. And then in terms of like the actual suit, like a lot of the figures, they've all got these sort of like ridges on them and extra details. Kind of like the black and silver, it kind of works quite well. Obviously, you know, this is sort of representing the ice suits that he wears at the end of the film, that they all wear at the end of the film. But obviously there are other figures which are closer resembling that suit, because this is really just like sort of the traditional one with the tiny bat logo. But the paintwork's kind of cool, a little kind of bit of gold on the belt. One of the things I learned recently about Kenner and their toy line is that there was actually like a paint budget. So when they did figures, the amount of the choice of colours, the more colours you put on, the more expensive the figure would be, which is why a lot of these Batman and Robin figures tend to be very simple, kind of two-tone, almost kind of like silver, black, and maybe a little bit of gold. You know, I think that made it kind of cheaper to produce, maybe. Just going around the back, there you go, there's the massive hole that keeps the backpack in place. So there you go, that is Blastwing Batman. Whoop, whoop. This one's kind of cool. I do kind of like this. The kind of chopping feature is kind of quite satisfying. It's sort of, yeah, very satisfying. And the missile is kind of cool. Look for this on eBay if you can. If you do get it loose, just make sure you got the missile and everything with it. But yeah, this one's kind of, yeah, this is a pretty decent one. Yeah, get it if you can.